Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Cooking Horizon by Tess. Today I'm going to show you how to make whole roasted cauliflower and a versatile sauce. Roasted cauliflower is like the steak of vegetable lovers. But before we get to the recipe, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification icon for instant notifications every time I upload a video, like, comment and share my videos. Thank you very much. Now let's move on to the recipe and see what we need to make this delicacy. First of all, get the largest cauliflower available at the store. This is the largest one that I could find. It weighs 2 pounds. Now use a small curving knife to carefully separate the cauliflower head. Take out every leafy bit. Once the cauliflower head is separated, soak it in cold water for about 15 minutes, wash away and set aside. For the marinade, you need 3 tablespoons of butter, melted. I'm using salted butter. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of paprika. Fresh lime to extract 1 tablespoon of juice from. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Fresh tastes better, but the pre-grounded one would still work. In the same bowl, add the other ingredients that includes kosher salt, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and melted butter. Also, add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Stir and mix the ingredients. That's not it, we still need to add the lime juice. Squeeze in about 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Stir everything, mix, and set aside. Now place the cauliflower upside down in a big bowl that it fits in. Start with pouring some of the marinade inside the cauliflower. Be generous with the marinade. Shake well so it gets seasoned deep down in the inside. Pour some more marinade in and use a brush to reach parts that your hands cannot reach. Proper seasoning is the key to delicious food. Now turn the cauliflower head around and rub the marinade all over. You could also use your hands instead of the brush. The goal is to make sure every part of the cauliflower head has been seasoned inside out. The reason I've used only half a teaspoon of kosher salt is because the butter I'm using is salted. On top of it, the sauce I'm going to serve it with will also have enough salt in it. Now grease an oven-safe dish with a dash of olive oil and place the cauliflower head in the center. In a preheated oven of 400 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to roast it for 1 hour, 15 minutes, and then I'm going to reduce the oven temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and roast it for another 45 minutes or until the inside of the cauliflower is tender. About 20 minutes prior to taking the cauliflower head out of the oven, start preparing the sauce. You need 1 cup of roasted cashews, 1 teaspoon of ground white pepper, salt to taste, a 1/4 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of salted butter, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and 2½ cups of whole milk. First of all, we're going to blend 1 cup of the roasted cashews with half a cup of milk. Blend until the texture is creamy. Pre-soaking the roasted cashews in milk is not necessary here, but you may choose to do it. It's personal preference in this case. Heat a pot on medium and add the butter. Throughout this sauce making, we're going to keep the heat or flame between medium and medium-low. Once the butter has melted down, add the 2 tablespoons of flour. Stir or whisk continuously. It's better to use a whisk. Make sure that the mix doesn't burn. Adjust the heat according to your stove. Once the mix turns golden brown, add about 1½ cups of milk little at a time and continuously whisk to prevent the formation of lumps. The other ½ cup of milk we'll add later on. Now add the 1 teaspoon of ground white pepper. Stir it in. You could add more or less of the ground white pepper depending on how you like it. Bring it to boil and add the 1/4 teaspoon of dried oregano. Shortly, add the blended mix of cashews and milk. It's important to use roasted cashews for this sauce. As you can see, the addition of the cashew blend thickened the sauce. For my desired consistency, I'm going to add half more cup of milk in couple of increments. Make sure you touch every part of the pot, including the bottom, in circular motions. When you make any sort of sauce, it's important to remember that sauce always thickens a bit more between taking it off the stove and actually serving. This happens due to evaporation, so allow the room for it. This sauce is named versatile in the sense that you could serve it with any of the meat, chicken, or vegetable dishes. Taste a little bit and make adjustments if necessary. It's all about the appropriate amount of seasoning. Too much or too little doesn't taste good. It has to be exactly the right amount. So when you take the bite, it should be a treat. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of salt. Add according to your taste. Personally, adjust the amount. So my sauce is ready and this is the consistency I'm going to leave it at. Now I'm going to pour it into my sauce server and get back to checking on my cauliflower head. My cauliflower head has been perfectly roasted in exactly 2 hours altogether. I took it out of the oven and transferred it into a serving dish. First, I'm going to cut it into half and then each half into quarters. The outside has a beautiful crust and the inside is so tender and buttery. Once I'm done with slicing, I'm going to pour the sauce over the slices. You could also choose to serve the sauce on the side instead of pouring it over. I gave one of the slices away to my husband and he said he can't believe a vegetable can taste this great. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification icon for instant notifications every time I upload a video. Like, comment, and share my videos. Try it at home and let me know how it came out. Take care.